Hey, so I don't know why I'm nervous to record this one. This is the video anyone who has seen my recently updated YouTube community knows about. This is the video regarding my life update and also my life update and relationships update. So this video will consist of me explaining kind of what I do in school, how my life is going in general, and answering the questions you guys were asking the other day, or some of them. For those of you who are new here, my name is Lily. I'm a musician who does YouTube, as well as 3 other jobs, which I will get into in a minute. I suffer with potential autism, potential ADHD, and potential ADD, which I'm being tested for. So if I do go off track in this, just know that's what it might be. I also play piano. I'm a musician who used to play violin, which I'm picking up again. I do piano and I sing, which is the majority of my channel. I do mostly shorts. I think I've posted 2 long form videos. This will be my 3rd. And I do lives every month on the 16th. I don't know why the 16th. That's just the date I chose. I'm in education still. I want to be an actor and singer once I leave education. I start, hopefully, acting and modelling next year. We hope. And yeah, that's kind of my summary. So we'll start at the beginning with school. So I'm in my GCSE years. For those of you who aren't British, you probably know them as SATs. But to us, SATs are sat in year 6 before we go up to high school. I don't know why I'm so nervous to make this video. This is the second time I've had to record this because I got cut off halfway through by my nan calling. And I've still got that pit in my stomach of nerves for recording this. I don't know why, it's just my life update right now. But anyway, I take music, drama, history, media, English, maths, and science. English, maths, science, and PE are mandatory, but because of my knee condition, which is called patellofemoral maltracking, which basically messes up my kneecaps. I don't remember what it actually does. I'll Google it. Patellofemoral maltracking meaning. Patellofemoral instability or maltracking is the clinical syndrome due to... Yeah, that is science words that I don't understand. Basically, my knees... So the patella in my knee is severely dislocated, which basically means sometimes when I walk or sit with my legs crossed, it hurts, which is why I'm moving now, because being sat a certain way for such a certain amount of time really, really hurts and really can be really, really painful for a couple of days. Also, if I sit down too long, my knees seem to lock, and I almost got sent to A&E with it a couple of months ago. Because I tried to stand up, and as I stood up, my legs gave out, and I kind of fell and couldn't put weight on my legs for 4 hours. So I almost ended up in A&E. Anyway, I'm not allowed to do PE. I have a doctor's note saying I'm not allowed to do PE. Any type of impact sport really, really buggers my knees. Mild language warning for this video, by the way. For younger viewer discretion advised. And basically, I have a free period, 4 days every fortnight, on the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, where I play piano, or I do my singing, or I do videos for you guys. And I'm not allowed to do PE, so that's my free period, and those are the lessons I take. Let me think. So I'll start with why I'm giving a life update about my school life. So my school life is very stressful right now. In my music, I have to redo my practical exam, after almost 130 hours of practice, I was told it was sloppy and I needed to do a more difficult piece, which literally made me sit there and cry. Because after 130 hours of work, that's not what you want to be told. So I was meant to resit that Friday. I didn't have enough time Friday because I was helping someone else with theirs. So that kind of put loads of pressure on, where I've been focusing on that more. My drama studies, I've just finished my coursework for component 1, which took up a lot of time. Although it was only one piece of work, it literally took us around 14 hours to get it all done in total. My history, we haven't had an actual history teacher for about 3 weeks, so everyone's really behind, which causes major issues for us. So that is been keeping me up, and that's been a lot of stuff going on. And then media studies. I'm not very confident with media, so we sat our mocks, which is our practice tests, a couple of months ago, and I kind of failed a little bit. I think I got just below a pass. English, I'm just below my grade, which is kind of my estimated grade, which is bad for me because I'm an overthinker. I want to be perfect on my grade or above my grade. In science, I'm just below my grade, and in maths, I'm failing. I literally got 11 out of 106 on my math papers. We had to sit 2 papers, 1 calculator, 1 non. In my non-calculator, I got a U because I got 0 out of 53, and I got 11 out of 53 on my calculator test. I don't know how you can go wrong on a calculator test, but I managed it. And then, apart from that, those are the subjects I take. I take 6 subjects a week. And then, what else has been going on? Work life. I work 4 jobs, for those of you who don't know. I don't know if I've already said that. I might have. I don't remember. I babysit. I work at a radio station. I work through social media, and I also work at a shop. All of which are extremely stressful, because social media, you have that, you need to keep up. You can't take a break, because you'll lose views, you'll lose subscribers, and you'll lose everything you've worked towards and everything you've worked so hard for. Babysitting. I don't get told until like 2 days before I'm meant to be there that I'm babysitting. So if I have like a video that's going up in like 2 days, it's a case of it probably won't be up. It'll probably be up like before that or after that, because I physically cannot do it that day, because it's going to be so busy that day preparing for the babysitting, getting everything done, blah blah blah, but yada yada yada. Which does put some pressure on, because obviously this job is what I want to do. This is something that I really enjoy doing. Working at a shop. I have anxiety, and I'm just being trained on till. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, you shouldn't work in retail if you don't want to deal with if you have anxiety. This is the only job. That is the only job I get paid for right now. That is my only source of income, and I'm getting £12 a week because I'm being taxed £3 every week. I'm earning £12 a week because I want to take my mum to one of her dream things of a Comic-Con next year, because my whole family is going to Scotland next year, and I want to buy my family presents who aren't going. I want to buy my friends presents who aren't going. I'm hoping to save up to use a recording studio for a couple of hours at some point. I'm saving up to buy my own recording setup so I can actually do proper videos for you guys, instead of my phone being sat on my laptop playing music and I'm singing and you can barely hear me. And I'm not using autotune, so I'm not confident. And I don't like my natural voice, although a lot of people do. I prefer my voice tweaked a little bit. But I feel like that's a natural instinct anyway for a lot of people. And finally, working at the radio station. Now, working at a radio station is so much harder than so many people think it is, because working at a radio station, you have to plan your shows for that week. You have to make sure you're still talking. You have to make sure your timing is perfect. You have to see. You like to change things up a bit. I have my first interview in a couple of weeks, and although I am so excited for it, I am terrified, I am anxious, and I it's stressful. It's such a stressful thing to plan questions, to plan timings perfectly, to figure out where in the show the interview is going, to figure out where you're going to put the songs, if you're going to play them before, in the middle of the interview, or after the interview. Having to go through the interview, having to change questions. I've got over 21 questions. I've got like 21 questions for this interview, and we still need to get more. We need like double that. We need around 42 questions because we only have 10 minutes of interview right now. And it's stressful, but I love it. It's stressful, but it's so worth it every time, is what I've found. Like, this is the first time I've been looking for interviews for about 9 months, and I've just gotten my first one. And it's literally the scariest thing. The scariest leap I've ever taken is putting myself out there and talking to someone who I don't know personally, and who who doesn't really know me. And literally, I'm so lucky for the fact the person I'm interviewing is one of the sweetest people on the planet, and he's really kind about the whole thing. And he's, it's his first interview, it's my first interview. We're both just as nervous as each other, and it's so fun. It's like fun, but it's so scary because it doesn't feel real. I don't feel like it feels real for either of us, but I can't speak for him, but I can speak for myself, saying it doesn't feel real to me yet, because this is the stuff I've always dreamed of. This is the stuff I've always dreamed of doing since I was a kid. Being able, as a kid, I used to sit there, I used to talk to myself in the mirror, doing interviews with myself, and, as every kid does, or a lot of kids do, I think, I hope. I know my sister does it, so it's probably not normal. And, yeah. Sorry. I mean, there's a lot going on right now, all at once. I've just done a school bake sale where I was left, luckily enough, 2 of my best friends on the planet helped me out, but I was left alone to do it. Apart from them, I did all the baking, which was so stressful. Like, I think I almost cried about 4 times in the space of 6. I think we spent 6 hours cooking, and it was literally 6 of the most stressful hours of my life. And it was a case of, we had to do a trial cake, which took us an hour and a half because the oven wasn't working properly, as well as practicing an interview in between, to then my nan showing up, to then the whole plan was record the whole day and get it on here, but we couldn't, and we totally forgot about it in the end. To then getting everything set up, to get everything packed, to get everything in the bags ready to go the next morning. I actually don't know if you guys can hear that, but someone's like blasting music at full volume in their car, and they are extremely loud. You're gonna hear my dog bark in a minute probably, because it's my parents' food that's just gotten here. So you might hear my dog go. There she goes. And then to the much awaited from all of you, my love life. I don't know why everyone is so interested. Jesus Christ, this is a fun one. I did a live a couple of days ago where I was asked if I was single. So because it was true, I said no. No, I'm not single, I am in a relationship. And I was. But it was broken off recently because I came out of a relationship. My last proper relationship was complicated. A couple of people who watch my channel, who have supported me from day one, who are literally my longest supporters and my longest subscribers, know everything that happened. They know they've supported me through everything. And I built up walls after the stuff that I've been through in life, where I push everyone away, and I realized relationships are not. I'm very difficult in relationships, is what I've gathered, and I cannot hold relationships yet because I am scared of repeating what has happened, and I'm scared of not only having my heart broken again, but going through the pain I went through last time. So I didn't go into detail about it on my last one. I won't be going into detail about it now. I'm not in the place to go through it yet. A couple of people know, not many people do, but a few people do. I'm very grateful to the few people who do, because they have been very, very helpful, and my school have been very, very helpful. Where they have been very open to talking to me about it, and they have been very confidential with it all. My friends help me out loads when it comes to my anxiety from what I dealt with. There was like a lot. There was a lot that stung more. It hurt more than anything I've been through in life, and it stuck with me. At this point, I don't even know if I'm going to post this video, because I don't know if I'm strong enough to post this video, I guess. But no, I am no longer in a relationship. I am single as a Pringle, and not sure if I'm ready to mingle, because I'm very difficult in relationships. Because of my anxiety, I'm always needing to know if I've annoyed you, if I've upset someone. I'm also very I'll explain what I'm like in a relationship, because I feel like this gives more context on why I am single, and why I was single for 6 months before the guy came along, and then I ruined it. But I didn't ruin it. I mean, I kind of looked out for myself for once. Basically, I was single for 6 months, like going on 7, because I built up walls higher than the Great Wall of China from people, because I was so scared of going through pain again. I am an absolute nightmare in relationships. I will bug you all the time just because I think it's hilarious. I will... What else do I do that annoys people? I'm just like a really annoying person in general. When you know me properly, I am so annoying. Like, I have like 2 friends. 3. I have 3 friends. But well, my closest little circle now has changed. I used to be in I was in a big group of around 20 people. And then my anxiety began taking over, and I'm now in a group of... Through school, I'm in a group of like 2 people mostly. Mostly, my social group mostly in school consists of 2 people. Other people, I don't really talk to them very much in school. I'll talk to them in lessons and stuff, and they are my friends, but they're not my social circle per se anymore. And then my other friend is, surprisingly enough, the guy that I'm interviewing is my friend as well. I'm not even... I refuse to try and say his name, because I butcher it every single time. So I will not be saying his name. Also for privacy reasons, obviously. If he does not want his name put out there, I won't put his name out there, because that's all on his turf, you know. But, you know, my social circle consists of 3 people, basically. Obviously, you guys, everyone who watches my stuff, like there's like almost 370 of us now. And that just blows my mind, because I literally went from having 16 people watching my stuff occasionally and getting like no likes on anything. We are literally 2 away from 370 people, you know, being a part of this little family that we have now. You know, I consider you guys family, and this app, what I do has taken such a toll in such a good way on my life, and it has helped me through my darkest moments. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I had a little breakdown on here a couple of weeks ago, and I did cry, and I put it out because I'm not gonna hide how I feel from you guys, because I want to be honest. I want to be real. I haven't got filters on right now. This is me. I have spots. I have issues. Like, I have spot marks. I have like scars on my chin from spots. I have a spot here. I'm not perfect, and I'm not gonna hide that from you guys. I'm not gonna hide my emotions from you guys. If I'm if I'm like really angry, I won't post if I'm like seriously angry. But if I'm like a little bit annoyed, I'll still post. It'll probably be more of an angry song, or it'll be louder. Like, I belt more when I'm angry. Oh, that's the other thing I do in relationships. Like, when I'm angry, at first, I won't say anything. Like, I'll stay quiet because I don't want to be annoying. I am the person who won't talk about my feelings to my partner because I'm scared of being annoying, and I won't message you all the time because I'm scared of being annoying. Like, I apologize for everything I do, even if it's something good. I'll apologize because I feel like I've done it wrong. Like, I did it the other day. I was in English, and she was like, my English teacher was like, your spelling's a bit off. And I was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, why are you apologizing? She was like, I know you're not from England. I know your English isn't your best language. So don't apologize. Like, I'm sorry. I said it again. And she was like, stop apologizing. And I went, I'm sorry. And she went, right, stop. And I went, and she went, quiet. I was like, okay. And then I walked away. I do it all the time. Everyone gets annoyed at me for apologizing too much. That's the thing. People get annoyed at me for apologizing too much. Or when I get upset, I will tell you I'm fine when I'm not. And I know I'm not. And you know I'm not. But I will smile, and then I'll go, I am great. I'll laugh, and I'll joke, and almost all the time my laugh is fake quite a lot of the time. But I got quite lucky today where this person will know who he is. I was on the phone with someone, and they made me laugh properly for the first time in a while. Like, I haven't laughed that hard in so long. And I haven't laughed and felt that happy for so long because I just had fun. And it was just talking, but it was a nice conversation. So I hope that answers your questions. So in short, my school life sucks right now. My school life is crap, but I'm getting by. I am okay. For now, I'm great. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with who I want to be. And relationship, I am single. Relationship status is officially single again. So I'm okay with that. For now. I'm okay with that for now. But I know for a fact I'll see a couple in work tomorrow and be like, I want that. But I'm okay. I'm happy. I am healthy apart from a weird ear infection, a bit of a cold, and my knee problems. I'm perfectly healthy. Depending on how it goes with my throat, you guys heard me cough a bit earlier in the video. It might be more piano based videos over the next couple of weeks. Depending on where this goes. And then try and get it fixed as soon as possible. But apart from that, yes, to answer your questions, I'm okay. I'm happy. I am single, and my life is okay. I have hopefully new music coming for you soon. I'll be doing some more music covers. I've had a couple of requests. We're also going to try Drag Me Down by One Direction. Harry's note is at the end because I want to try it, so we're going to try it together at some point in the next few days. But until then, have a great day, have a great evening, have a great afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Have a great day. Don't forget to get something to eat. Don't forget to get something to drink. Remember that you are loved so, so much. And if you ever need anyone, my comments are always free. And I am always here for you, as is everyone else in this little family. So thank you guys so much for watching. Where did I get walking from? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm not going to force you to do anything, but please do. It does help so much. And turn on all notifications, and I will see you there should be a new video coming out tomorrow as well, which will be another full length surrounding my day. So tomorrow will be a day in my life, and I love you guys so much. Bye.